Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, welcome. Time for another healthy recipe. This one is gonna go on the healthy recipe playlist because it's gonna have per person. This is for two persons. It's gonna have only about 600 calories, and trust me, that is almost the lowest you can go for a nice meal, warm meal. So we're gonna be making lentil soup, and to jazz it up, I'm gonna throw in there a little bit of the smoked chicken sausages.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, look at that. This just came in. This is so cute. We love the tiki stuff like everyone else, the Polynesian stuff from Disney World. Of course, we have all kind of people watching our easy recipes, the cooking videos, not necessarily Disney lovers, as you guys sometimes tell me that you're here. The ones that watch the cooking videos are not here for the Disney, but you can appreciate it. Well, maybe then you can appreciate this. Look at this. How can you not love this? This is so, so nice. Love it. Yeah, it just arrived here from the Polynesian village. Okay, so back, it's pepper and salt, right, Mike? That's it.
Yeah.
They're really nice. It's ceramic also, so they stand on that little round thing. We love that. Love it. Big Disney fans here. So yeah, back to our cooking recipe video. We're gonna be making lentil soup. For that, again, I'm gonna leave you guys all the measurements in the description box below. Just to give you an overview, we're gonna be needing a little bit of these diced tomatoes, a little bit of chickpeas. Make sure you soak them overnight, and then you cook them, until they're soft. Or you can just get them from the can, whatever you want. These are fresh, and this is from Holland, supporting the farmers here in Holland, and they taste really, really good, I must say. So chickpeas, lentils, of course. I like my lentils soft. That's why they're so smushed. A little bit of chili flakes. We need about 1 lemon, 1 liter of water. This is, my God, how do you call this? Parsley? No. This is what you use to make Christmas stuffing. I forgot the name. Let me see. I'm getting old, you guys. Blake celery. Celery, I think it is. Yeah, we need about four pieces of celery. We need about 3 big onions. We need 2 tablets of vegetable broth, coriander, then of course the chicken I have here, just to keep it low, 200 grams of smoked chicken, a little bit of garlic powder, and of course we need olive oil. I think I gave you everything. My whole being. It sounds like a song, a romantic song. But yeah, like always, easy ingredients, basic ingredients that you probably have in your kitchen already. What else? Maybe a little bit of salt. But we try, it's good to cut down on salt and sugar. So let's just start. First, like I always say, when you see a recipe that calls for chopped onion, it means that's almost in all the cases, that's what you will be doing as first. So we're gonna heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil and then fry the onion, and then I'll come back to you guys. We're gonna start with these 3: celery, onion, and a little bit of garlic powder. We don't use that much, so that's why it looks a little bit funny, but I assure you it's still valid. It's still how do you say that? The date is still good. If you have, of course, fresh garlic, then about 1 or 2 cloves, chop them up with the onion. The reason why we don't have fresh onions all the time in our home here in the kitchen and fresh garlic is because I'm actually trying to stay away from the garlic, although it's very healthy. But it just goes into the air shaft, and sometimes I feel like I smell it the whole time whenever I use something with garlic. So it's just a whole big thing. It's just my problem. But you guys, just go ahead and use fresh garlic, okay? So, like I said, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, heat it up, and then fry these ingredients. the garlic powder, and then mix, which I can do with one hand. I'm holding with my right hand the iPhone, and I'm right-handed. This looks so crazy and funny. It depends on how you like your onion and celery. Even in soup, I always make sure that the onion is fried before I start adding the water to make soup. Same thing goes for celery. It might surprise you how long it takes for celery to soften up. So, and I don't like celery to be still a little bit hard. So I'm just gonna do that, but again, this really depends on your own preference, what you want. You can also just fry them on medium fire for about 2 or 3 minutes and then continue. But in my case, I just want to make sure first that they soften up before I continue. So then next, we're gonna pretty much add everything except the 200 grams of smoked sausage. Okay, so don't go overboard. Keep it 200 grams because otherwise the calories I just mentioned, this whole thing per person is about 630 to be exact calories. If you go overboard with whatever, then you know. And remember, we're still doing the healthy journey stuff, you guys, and it works. You don't have if you cannot exercise, or because we're now in the lockdown and the whole COVID thing and the whole thing, trust me, just do your calories. Keep them at a max of maybe 1900 max tops, absolutely red line, 2000 calories per day, and don't go over that line. Okay, so anyway, so within that you can have your breakfast, your this, your that, the snacks and all that. It's doable, you guys, and it's working. We're losing weight, I promise you. So now we're gonna add everything except this. Okay, add everything, mix well, and let it simmer. 1 liter of water. Okay, turn the heat low, because otherwise you're gonna get this discoloring. Okay, I'm doing this with one hand. Keep the heat low at this point. Now I really need to put the iPhone down, you guys, and continue with adding these ingredients. I need to open up the can and I need to mix the whole thing. So, and don't forget about the vegetable broth tablets too. Again, you will find the whole thing in the description box below. So now we're going to start mixing the whole thing. And wait for it to cook, to boil. Then turn the heat on and let it simmer for about 15 minutes maybe. And after that you can go ahead and just puree the whole thing with your mixer. I think it's called the mixer stick, not really sure, but you know what I mean. So guys, if you want your soup to have a little bit more color, you can use whatever spices you like, really. And what I like to add, my secret ingredient, I'm a big fan of smoked paprika powder for these kind of dishes. It gives it that camping feeling, if you know what I mean, and it gives a color. Like my grandma, God bless her soul, used to say to my mother, whenever my mother would try to give her something healthy, she'd be like, I don't need hospital food, okay? I need real food, and real food, nice food, has color. So, yeah. When your soup starts to boil, then from that moment set the timer for about 15 minutes or maybe longer if you want your soup to be a little bit thicker. And we like our soup to be a little bit thicker, so I need the water. I need to get rid of the water. The only thing that you can do it is, without losing the flavors of course, is have the water vaporized, which means you leave it on high. Only if you want your soup to be a little thicker. Okay, you leave it a little bit on high until you see this mark, you see this rim of spices all around this color. That's your indication. It needs the water, the content of your pot needs to be lower than that, depending on, I don't know, how thick you want it to be. But if you don't want, if you do not want to be me to drive you crazy with all kind of vague explanations of thick soup or not, just go with it. In that case, just leave it on medium fire for 10 minutes from the point that it starts to boil, and then puree the whole thing. And if you want to add, like I said, the smoked chicken, in this case, you can do that. Prepare them like it says on the packaging, and then add them when you serve them in your bowl. Or, however, I just want to make sure that, we both have equal amount of this, because we love this sausage. So what I do is I first pour the soup in the bowls, and then I add equal amount in both bowls, mine and Mike's. Guys, I forgot something. I forgot an ingredient. I forgot it because I forgot to buy it, but you definitely need to get it and add it in here, which is 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. So do it. I don't have tomato puree, I forgot. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of ketchup, about 2 tablespoons of ketchup. So I set the timer for 15 minutes and it's still going. 15 minutes are not up, but you can already see the nice color it's getting. And when you puree the whole thing, there's gonna be even more flavors. And I just tasted it, guys. Honestly, it's really good. Not gonna lie. So, low-calorie food can be good if you know how to combine and where to look. And I have a little playlist here for you that you can take advantage of. Alright, so after the 15 minutes, I pureed the soup. You want to know how I did it? Because we don't have one of these mixing sticks. I throw it away. We didn't have the space for it. What do you know? Just when you throw something out, turns out you're going to be needing it. But what I did is, now ladies, please don't laugh. I use this one and it works. Just make sure that the vegetables are really soft, and this will work perfect. I promise you. Just do it in this. Otherwise, sometimes it's gonna splash. Just do it in this and put it on high. It works. So guys, there it is. What rests you now is squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in both. Then chop a little bit of coriander and garnish it with it. But don't forget about your smoked chicken sausage. There it goes. There it goes. It's so good, you guys. I just love this. Sorry about the mess. I'm still cleaning up. So yeah, there it is. Smells so good, you guys. Smells so good. Now I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon in both. What you can do, if your lemon is a little bit stiff, it's been sitting outside and it's really cold. What you can do is just poke it with a knife all over. Then that always helps. Not too much though, because you do not want your soup to be too sour. Guys, this is so good. This is so good. This is the, I'm not going to use the word. I'm trying to keep it family friendly, but this is the this is the real All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're going to make it. And with the amount that I just gave you, look, there is still so much left. This you can easily divide. Easily about 3 persons or 4 persons if you have small eaters. Look what just came in. Look what was just delivered. Look at that, you guys. Like we said many times before, if Disney lost the know-how,
To make these kind of things.
To make this kind of things, then We just have to help Disneying a little. So we're making them for ourselves because this is the kind of stuff that we would buy at Disney, in any Disney gift in a heartbeat. But apparently it's very hard for Disney to understand that. Yeah. So we have these to match. See? Just matching. You can do matching, you can do whatever you like. We just have this for breakfast. Anyway, just a quick reminder that if Disney doesn't give you what you want, then you give yourself what you want. But that's not the only thing. We also have this. So we have the plates, we have the mugs.
We have the whole line.
We have the, how do you call this? This.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how can I lose this? The
Tray.
The tray, yeah, we have the tray. And as of today, we have something else. Wait, let me show you. As of today, we have this. The Disney Contemporary Resort. Doormat. Door carpet, door rug, I don't know how you call this, but look at that. It's just wonderful. Love it so much.